The wind howled through the desolate wasteland like a chorus of restless spirits, carrying the faint whispers of two hooded figures huddled in the shadows of a crumbling building. I crouched behind a nearby dumpster. My ears perked up as I strained to listen in on their conversation. My name is Arin, and I'm a thief, a skilled one. At that, I've survived in this harsh world by being one step ahead of the competition. And overhearing valuable information was my bread and butter. Found her trail in the old clock tower, one of the figures said, their voice low and gravelly. She's been using it as a hideout. We can finally put an end to this cat and mouse game. My heart skipped a beat as I realized they were talking about me. I'd been evading this relentless pursuer, known only as the Viper, for months now. Their obsession with capturing me had become the stuff of legend in the wasteland's underworld. I slipped away from the dumpster, my eyes scanning the surrounding area for any signs of danger. The Viper's reputation preceded them. They were a ruthless and cunning hunter, with a network of informants and spies at their disposal. I knew I had to be careful if I wanted to stay one step ahead. I made my way back to the clock tower, my mind racing with possibilities. I'd been using the tower as a temporary hideout, but now it was compromised. I needed to find a new safe house, and fast. As I climbed the stairs to the clock tower's upper levels, I noticed a faint symbol etched into the wall, a snake coiled around a dagger. The Viper's calling card. My heart sank, and I quickened my pace. I reached the top floor, where I'd stashed a small cache of supplies and gear. I grabbed my backpack and slung it over my shoulder, my eyes scanning the room for any signs of the Viper's presence. That's when I saw her, standing in the shadows, her eyes fixed intently on me. The Viper was a tall, imposing figure, with a black leather jacket and a mask that obscured her face. She drew a dagger from her belt, its blade glinting in the dim light. It's over, Arin, she hissed. You've been running for too long. I smiled, a plan forming in my mind. I'd been expecting this confrontation, and I was ready. I reached into my backpack and pulled out a small canister of smoke bombs, which I quickly activated. The room was filled with a thick, white fog, and I took advantage of the distraction to slip away. The Viper was hot on my heels, her dagger flashing in the dim light. We clashed in a flurry of steel and fists, our movements lightning fast as we danced across the room. I landed a kick to her stomach, but she countered with a vicious slash that sent me stumbling back. I regained my footing, my eyes locked on the Viper's mask. I knew that if I could just get past her defenses, I could end this fight once and for all. The battle raged on, our movements becoming more frenzied as the seconds ticked by. I could feel the Viper's obsession, her desire to capture me burning brighter with every passing moment. But I had a secret up my sleeve, a small, hidden compartment in my backpack that contained a surprise. As the Viper lunged at me with her dagger, I reached into the compartment and pulled out a small, spherical device. I activated it, and a blinding flash of light filled the room. The Viper stumbled back, momentarily disoriented. I took advantage of the distraction to slip past her, making a break for the stairs. As I emerged from the clock tower, I could hear the Viper's enraged roar echoing through the wasteland. I smiled to myself, knowing that I'd outsmarted her once again. But I also knew that this wasn't the end. The Viper would be back. And next time, I might not be so lucky. I vanished into the shadows, my eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of danger. In this harsh world, you had to be constantly on guard if you wanted to survive. And I was ready for whatever came next.